Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 3 live streams today and 2 pre-records dropping and 1 short as well. So listen, plenty of content coming your way. The hard work, the work rate, alhamdulillah, is unmatched on this channel. Big up to every single one of you guys. Please do make sure you guys are slapping the like button on your way in. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. I'll be honest with you, West Ham, Everton, Brentford, whoever's playing today, I didn't feel like any of the early kickoffs were worth watch along. So I decided to take some time and talk about the title race today. There's a lot for us to talk about. Big up my guy Fraser, which I'm gonna do is I'm gonna address this already, talking about you're the favorite. Big up to my guy Oscar, big up TKA. Yeah, your name is Yahya, and you know that Muslims have 5 prayers a day. One thing that I have to deal with is I'm ahead of the UK by 3 hours. So every time there's a game or there's something, there's a prayer. I've already finished 4 prayers of the day. There's only 1 left. Relax, Sheikh. Relax. I was 10 minutes late. This is not Sky Sports Adi. This is YouTube. People are late, bro. Big up to Redline and Taranga. Big up to Zedel. Big up to Steven. I'm not going to say big up to this guy. Big up to Hassam's fan. Big up to George. Big up to Psychodelic. Big up to Sean, my brother. Big up to John. Big up to Sabir Sunday. Big up to you, Caster. Yes, don't worry. The red shirt is ready for the Liverpool game, inshallah. Big up BIG, big up to all of you guys. Listen, 200 people already locked in the building. Like the video right now, subscribe to the channel, and let's just get this party started because there's a lot. Hi Suraida, hi, you are Cristiano. Big up to you guys. So it's not an excuse. Wallahi, I just prayed Maghrib and I came here. I just finished my tasabih as well. Anyway, let's talk football, my brothers. Let's talk football. Let's talk title race. And I feel like this video is very important today. And I'll be honest with you. Look, as a Liverpool fan, obviously we are involved in this. I'm not going to sit up here and deny that Liverpool are in title race. I've said all along, that Liverpool are going to be challenging for the title. I've never denied that. I've said that from day one. Even as a negative Liverpool fan, I said that Liverpool are going to challenge for the league. I've never ever denied that. I've never denied that ever. And I think we are in a title race, yes. But there is a difference between challenging and winning. And this is where, these conversations must arise. And I'll be honest with you, people are quick already to just push Arsenal away from this conversation. Arsenal are still in the title race, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because it's November. Nothing is over in November, whether positively or negatively. This is just the reality of the situation. If today Brighton beat Man City, which I'm actually expecting Brighton to either beat or get a draw against Man City, am I going to sit up here and say, Manchester City are out of the title race, they don't look the same, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not going to say that. They're still in the race because they're Manchester City. But the truth of the matter is, look, just because a team is in the title race does not necessitate that they will win it and does not necessitate that they'll be there in May. Now, I'll talk about from Arsenal's perspective first. First of all, obviously, listen, I've been accused on this channel of plenty, twerking for Arsenal for views, all this. It's boring at this point. I don't want to go back to it. But the truth of the matter is, look, tomorrow they beat Chelsea, they're still in it. Now, maybe if they do lose to Chelsea, their percentages go down to like 10% or something, like, very low percentage that they still can win it. But they have a very small percentage chance of winning the league if they do lose to Chelsea tomorrow. Odegaard obviously is back, which is a positive thing for the Arsenal fans. This is the season in which either the Arteta outers are right or the Arteta inners are right. We're going to find out once and for all. Maybe Arteta is not good enough. Maybe Arteta is not a good enough manager. Maybe Arteta will lose out on the league. Maybe Arteta is just not that guy. It's a possibility, 100%. So for me, look, currently as things stand, I refuse to change my mind on Arsenal until I watch the game tomorrow, inshallah. Because we are getting way too ahead of ourselves, guys. We're getting way too ahead of ourselves, guys. Way too ahead of ourselves. What if Arsenal beat like Chelsea by 3 goals tomorrow? Then what? That's why we have to take it step at a time. Liverpool have not won the league. Liverpool have not, been crowned champions in November. Let's not do what the Spurs fans were doing last year. And I'm going to come into Liverpool as well in a second. But let me start off with the Arsenal thing. So when it comes to the Arsenal situation, look, some people say Arsenal, and TKA mentioned this earlier on. He said the attack is not good enough for a proper title race. Yes, but at the same time, I question myself sometimes. Is the City attack good enough without Erling Haaland? Is the Liverpool attack good enough without Mo? The answer is to both questions, no. We both, even Liverpool and Manchester City, need their best players in order to compete, in order to win, in order to challenge. This is just the reality of the situation. If we don't have our best players out there, it's going to be difficult. And I'm going to get to Liverpool in a second, but just from the Arsenal perspective, listen, people are ruling Arsenal out way too early. People are ruling Arsenal out way, 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 way too early. There will be no title race decided, and even the people who agree that there is a smaller chance of Arsenal winning it, look, there is no title race decided in November. No one's going to sit up here in November and tell me it's all over, Arsenal are not going to win it, and this is not going to happen, and that is not going to... Guys, it's November. Everyone just need to take a chill pill. Now, in terms of the title, from Arsenal's perspective, Arsenal now need to go on a run. So I'm talking strictly Arsenal here before I go to the other two clubs. Obviously, my club and the dirty 130 Chargers scumbags. When it comes to Arsenal, listen. Arsenal now need to go on a run. If Arsenal go on a run, they can make up these points with them having probably the easiest, I'd say, run in the second half of the season. I mean, in the second half of the season, Liverpool go to Villa away, Brighton away, Manchester United at home, which is a rivalry game with Amorim. We go play Arsenal at Anfield. We go away to Stamford Bridge. We are going to play all these games in the second half of the season. And I'll tell you how Liverpool can win the league now when I get to Liverpool. When it comes to Arsenal, listen, right now, the problem is Mikel Arteta. It's not even injuries. You know why I say it's not even injuries? The reason why I say it's not even injuries, it's the style. You cannot be 5 years into a project and you're so dependent on Odegaard to the level where you play Stoke City, you know, Ricardo Fuller type football when Odegaard is out. And I think this is where you have to draw the line between, I understand that Odegaard is injured. I understand that Odegaard plays a massive role in Arsenal development. I understand that Odegaard is Arsenal's one of their main chance creators. I get all that. But you can't go from Odegaard injured directly to just boom, let's play Kenwyn Jones football, as Zayn says. You cannot have that. You cannot have that whatsoever. The truth of the matter is you must be able to have a system that is sustainable. And actually, the perfect example of this is Jurgen Klopp. And of course, now people will say the usual typical shit. He only won one league title, blah, blah, blah. But Jurgen Klopp was able to develop a system of which, even when Mo didn't play, even when Mane didn't play, remember, in the quadruple charge season in January, Liverpool Football Club did not have Mo or Sadio for about a whole month because they both, Egypt and Senegal, made the final as well. Remember this. And we had Diaz, Jota, and other players performing, stepping up, creating chances, creativity, stuff like that. So this is where this conversation, we must be fair with it. I understand that Odegaard being out affects Arteta negatively. I understand that completely. However, he must develop a style and a system in which Arsenal can still create chances, in which Arsenal can still be dangerous, in which Arsenal can still, you know, get in behind, be creative, score goals, even without Odegaard. Because Odegaard alone is not an enough reason to go away to the San Siro against Inter Milan and start crossing the ball into the penalty box against all those NBA center backs that Inter Milan had. Hell, even Asalani is an NBA DM. Like, they had a bunch of tall-ass players, you know, and you're just sat there crossing the ball into who, though? Like, yeah, maybe if you had Peter Crouch, I understand. Alan Shearer, I understand. Andy Carroll, you know, players who are really good with their in the air, I get it. But with all due respect, bro, who are you why are you doing this? Like, and the Newcastle game is the first thing that for me made me think that maybe Arsenal can't win this. Tell you why. The reason why the Newcastle game changed my perspective is the following. If we watch Newcastle against Ipswich, I expect Ipswich to have more than one shot on target. Ipswich. Never mind Arsenal, who are challenging for the league. Ipswich must have more than one shot on target away at Newcastle. You cannot have, by definition, you just can't have any sort of thing in which, you go away to Newcastle and you have one shot on target. That is just unacceptable with Odegaard or without Odegaard. There is no world in which this is okay. It's not. It's not. And all Arsenal fans must confess and admit to this. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not good, because it's just not sustainable. How can you go away to Newcastle, have one shot on target, and then go away to the San Siro and keep crossing the ball into the penalty box? How are you gonna win? This is why tomorrow, for me, now that Odegaard is back, tomorrow now for me, this Chelsea game is as important as ever. This Chelsea game is so important because it's going to show us the truth of the matter when it comes to Arsenal, once and for all. If Arsenal do lose, I'm taking their 30% down to 10%. I'm taking 20% away from Arsenal Football Club. Completamente, you get me, if that's a word even. I'm taking 20% down from Arsenal Football Club immediately, at once, minus 20, directly. I'm not waiting. I'm not trying to play games. I'm not trying to do any BS. I'm taking 20% off directly the moment they lose to Chelsea. Now, this takes me back to the quadruple charge season for Liverpool Football Club, in which in January we were actually, I think, 12 or 13 points behind Manchester City, and we clawed that stuff back. But eventually they do find a way, and they won the league that season. And of course, that quadruple charge season team is a lot better than this current Arsenal team right here, right now. My current percentages is 30% Arsenal, 50% Manchester City, 20% Liverpool. We're the underdog. I don't care if Nottingham Forest are in second. We are underdog. I'm going to spread this propaganda till the end of the season. Even if we're top of the league, even if we are top of the league plus 25 points in February, I'm going to say we are the underdog, guys. It's just how I operate. I refuse to jinx my football club. I refuse to put my football club under pressure. I am not jinxing anything. The people who know about the Hussam jinx, you know, innit? You know what I'm doing here. The people who know about the Hussam jinx, you know, innit? We're the underdog. See, Caster knows. Caster knows. I'm the underdog. I'm the underdog. Liverpool are the underdogs. Listen, don't come at me and tell me we should win the league. I'm underdog. Done. Caster already knows. We are underdogs. See, Kevin already knows. Arman already knows. If you're a Liverpool fan in the chat and you know why I'm saying we're underdogs, put underdogs in the chat right now. If you're a Liverpool fan right now in the chat who knows about the underdog thing, just write the word underdog in the chat right now. Just write the word underdog in the chat right now. You mad? You think I'm gonna say Liverpool are favorites for the league? Are you guys actually good? Have some shame and some decorum. Imagine thinking I'm gonna go put pressure on my own club. Cry. We are in phase one. We are in phase one. I'm the underdog. I'm the underdog. We're in phase one. We're in phase one. This is Arne Slot first season. We have signed no legs Chiesa. I'm not involved. I'm letting Arsenal and City fight it out. I'm the underdog. I'm the underdog until I'm 15 points above in May. That's when I'm not an underdog. Other than that, right now, Liverpool are underdogs. Slot is in phase one. Slot is in phase one. Cry more. Slot is in phase one. How is a manager in phase one expected to win? There is no pressure against Liverpool Football Club. And all jokes aside, and I'm going to prove it right now. I'm going to prove it right here, right now. Liverpool fans, if we finish third and win the FA Cup, is it a successful season? Put one in the chat if it's a successful season. Liverpool fans. I'm being dead serious right now. No agenda, no BS, no nothing. I'm being dead serious to every single Liverpool fan in the chat. Put the number one in the chat if you think us finishing third and winning the FA Cup is a successful season. I'm being dead ass. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Read the chat. Read the chat. Tells you all you need to know. I am not in my own planet in which I'm imagining stuff. Of course, the underdog stuff, I'm a little bit, you guys know, I'm just messing around and stuff, but I am the underdog though. Like, I'm messing around, but I truly believe it as well. But when it comes to Arne Slot, guys, and even Chills, who's a half glass full type of fan, agreed with me. You want to know the problem with this whole conversation? Arne Slot, when he was first appointed, I was slot out. I admitted it. It was an emotional reaction. And literally a week later, I already said, listen, I'm not slot out. It was an emotional reaction. But when Arne Slot was effectively the Liverpool manager, every single rival fan told me that Liverpool are finished. Every single rival fan told me that Liverpool are now in the mud. Every single... Guys, let me remind you, Somali Flame, who is now telling me dramatic effect in the chat, was one of the Chelsea fans that said they can finish above Liverpool this season. Carefree Lewis, positive Chelsea fan under Enzo Maresca, now that the ultimate bad guy, Poch, is gone, said that first and second are guaranteed Arsenal or City, but third, I don't know about Liverpool. They might have a drop-off. Remember? There were Chelsea fans saying they're going to finish above us. You know, there were Manchester United fans who said that they're going to finish above Liverpool Football Club. And it doesn't even end there. The audacity. There were Tottenham Hotspur fans who said they're going to finish above us. Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs, you know, saying they're going to finish above us. So I've got United fans telling me they're going to finish above me, Chelsea fans they're going to finish above me, and Spurs fans saying they're going to finish above me. And in November, you're telling me Liverpool, you must? Wallahi, have some shame. Have some shame. Look at this. You're such a fraud. If you're one of the people, Matisse, who says now Liverpool, you must. And also, let me tell the Chelsea frauds in the chat something. Manchester City are falling off. Manchester City are step by step falling off. I might be your only hope. I might be your only hope. I can teach you the lyrics to You'll Never Walk Alone. All the Chelsea blue bastards in the chat. I'm telling you right now. I'm wearing this Brighton blue, not Chelsea blue, by the way. I'm telling all of you guys in the chat right now. I'm telling you all right now. I might be your only hope this season. Manchester City are falling apart. It's so obvious to see for the people who are true football men. Shut up, Matisse. Sometimes he's a true football man. It's so obvious to see. It's so obvious to see that Manchester City are falling off. Liverpool might be your only hope. Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans, Liverpool might be your only hope. Get ready to sing You'll Never Walk Alone. Get ready. Sing You'll Never Walk Alone with me. Wear that Liverpool crest with pride, because I'm going to be your only hope. Because if Arsenal win the league, it's okay. I carry on with my life. I have 6 Champions Leagues. I have 19 league titles. If Arsenal win the league, Chelsea fans, you're never going to hear the end of it. 14 league titles. I already have more than them anyway. They could win the next 4 and I've got more than them. I'm calm. Also, I have 6 of these, not 2, 6. So I'm good. Never ever am I worried about Arsenal overtaking Liverpool as a bigger club. I couldn't care less. But you as a Chelsea fan, I might be your only hope. I'm doing a Brighton City watch along, inshallah, later on today. Brighton are, I promise every person in this chat right now, Brighton are either going to win or draw. This game, City will not win. City are falling the F apart. No Rodri. They're falling apart. And let me tell you something. You Chelsea fans, you better sign a peace treaty with the spokesperson for the Liverpool fans that you guys interact with. Send me the facts. I will sign peace treaty. I'll sign peace treaty. And you will see today. You will see today. I promise you, last week, I said, watch this space. Bournemouth are going to beat Man City. What happened? Manchester City lost to Bournemouth. I said, watch this space. City will not win. It's either going to draw Brighton or win Brighton. You will see. I'm actually not even jinxing. I'm just being dead serious. Anyone who has been watching Manchester City for the last 3-4 games knows how shit they have played. They have played so rubbish. So rubbish. Honestly, no one can convince me that Manchester City are this incredible, amazing club. And anyone in this chat who's calling me a jinx, I want you to be a man of your word. Brighton, Manchester City, be there in the watch along. I'm going to be taking attendance. Don't make me make a list. I'll make a list like the one I made before the Chelsea game. I'm going to be making attendance of all your names in the chat. Be there. Since you're saying I'm a jinx, right? Watch Brighton tear City apart. Watch. Watch. I promise you today, City is not leaving the Amex with 3 points. Guaranteeing it right now. They're not leaving the Amex with 3 points. Brighton are either going to win or get a draw. I'm telling you right now. You keep saying this jinx stuff. Okay, tune into the watch along. No problem. No problem. And you'll see. Guys, Manchester City lost 4-1 to Sporting Lisbon. They lost 4-1 to Sporting Lisbon. And there are people worried. There are people thinking like that Brighton aren't going to get something against Manchester City. I love when people do this. Yuvraj, I promise you, if Brighton win, you won't do this. Why do you lie? Yuvraj, stop it. You're not going to super chat me £100. I hate when people do this. Yuvraj, you're going to have to now change your username and hide from me forever. Don't even go there. You're not going to do it. You ain't got the facilities for that, big man. You get me, blood. What is the video, bro? You ain't got the facilities for that, big man. You're not going to do that, Yuvraj. Please. Stop it. Stop it. Someone screenshot this, one of the snitches. Sent it to me. I'll remember this. There you are. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
He's already backed out. That's what I'm saying, Sean. He's already backed out. It's okay. It's okay, Yuvraj. I don't want your money. Just be there in the comment section. Just be there in the comments so I can keep calling you out every time Brighton score a goal. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. You're going to get destroyed. Now back to the title race. Chelsea fans, I'm your only hope. Now, when it comes to the Arsenal thing tomorrow, I think even Arsenal fans in the chat, Fauzi, TKA, Suraida, and others will tell you, look, it's a must-win game for Arsenal. Chelsea, eventually, they can lose tomorrow's game and end up getting top 4 anyway. So it's not like, it's not like Chelsea are sat here, oh my God, we must win the game. We must win the game or we're not going to get top 4. Theoretically, if Chelsea lose, it doesn't affect their season in the long run, Now, here's the enemy of progress. There is this certain player that plays for Chelsea Football Club. You get me? There's this guy. He wears gloves every game. He wears gloves every game. He was born in Spain, Cartagena or however it's. He was born in Spain. There's this guy who wears gloves in goal. He goes by the name of Robert Sanchez. Just because of the fact that you employ Robert Sanchez, I cannot predict a Chelsea win. Chelsea fans in the chat, do you even agree? I'm being serious. Chelsea fans in the chat, do you even agree? Is this the real Saad? That cannot be the real Saad. How the fuck are you sending $2 Canadian? You live in the UK, Saad? Are you in Canada right now? Did you travel like yesterday? Yo, how did you just send Canadian money via VPN, you fucking moron? This guy on VPN. You're such a fraud. VPN, right, Saad? Oh my God. Can you stop trying to be Pitbull and actually answer the question? VPN. Yeah. He's got his VPN on for the 3 p.m. games. This is a fact. Let's get it. Who's in Toronto? Yeah, City Ras on the floor. Yeah, have some shame. Have some shame. Man said, Mr. Worldwide, unos, dos, tres, cuatro. I know you want me. You know I want you. Pitbull. You look like Pitbull as well. Just a bigger version. Guys, can we stop this? Can we stop this whole thing that everyone's doing? Like, if City lose to Brighton, I'm gonna send you £20. If City lose to Brighton, I'm gonna send you £100. If City lose to Brighton, I'm gonna buy you a house. Guys, that's just not guys. Everyone stop. You're all frauds because you're all gonna be hiding anyway. Number one. Number two, trust in Hussam's judgment. Brighton are beating Man City. Brighton are beating Man City. I'm telling you right now. Even though this Canadian maybe doesn't believe it. Canadian, Moroccan, Londoner, you get me, doesn't believe it. So yeah. But I'm telling you right now, Marcus, they are gonna lose. Have you actually watched? Have you actually watched Manchester City play football, you guys? Have you actually watched Manchester City play football this season? They were lucky to beat Fulham. They were lucky to beat Brentford. All that's happening right now is that their performances are matching their results. That's it. Their performances are matching their results. This is the truth of the matter. There is LB, who's a City fan, Nobbins, who's a City fan, admitting that they were lucky to beat Fulham, they were lucky to beat Brentford. Hell, there are City fans who are saying they were lucky to beat Southampton. Never mind the other two. This is just the truth. And today, Brighton will either win or get a draw. I've already said it. Today, City is not leaving. Today, City is not leaving the Amex with 3 points. Now, when it comes to the Arsenal-Chelsea game, the truth of the matter is, look, bro, with all due respect, big up to Saad for the super chat as well. Guys, can we get the likes up? How many likes are we on? Before I'm going to go back to talking about the Arsenal-Chelsea game. These frauds, we are not even at 200 likes yet. We have 460 people. Can we get the likes up, you frauds, right now, please? Now, back to the topic. Chelsea employ this goalkeeper, Spaniard, called Robert Sanchez. And the truth of the matter is, that is the one reason why Chelsea fans cannot be 100% confident. He's just a shit goalkeeper who makes a lot of mistakes. And you know what's funny? Like last season, I still remember till the second. Chelsea were 2-0 up away Arsenal were 2-0 up away at Chelsea. You guys remember that? Chelsea were 2-0 up. Under Pochettino even. They were 2-0 up against Arsenal. They were. And then Sanchez just gives the ball to Arsenal and they score, and he makes another mistake and they score. They both he made mistakes for both goals, to be honest with you. And Chelsea were the much better side in that game, but they still ended up losing because they do employ Robert Sanchez. This is just the truth of the matter. Like, they employ Robert Sanchez, so they can never ever like be 100% certified, certain confidence that they're gonna win a game of football because they employ him. Now, tomorrow, here's the thing that Chelsea need to understand. Chelsea have shown us multiple different versions of them this season. Some people say they're flat track bullies. If they are flat track bullies, then they can get top 4 by being flat track bullies. They don't need to beat Arsenal. When it comes to that game, here's the thing. And this is where these conversations, once and for all, I think we have to just be honest. Odegaard is back. So Odegaard will be playing in tomorrow's game, whether it be coming on at halftime, whether it be starting, whatever. Does that make Arsenal better creatively? Yes. It makes Arsenal better creatively. It makes Arsenal create chances at a better level. All that, I agree with that completely 100%. Arsenal are a better creative side just by Odegaard playing. Now, from the Chelsea perspective, Chelsea played 2 completely different big games this season. Chelsea played an incredible big game away from home at Anfield. Even though they lost, they were very good in that game. Very good in the Anfield game, because I don't do a results-based analysis. I'm talking about their performance. Their performance was very good. And then they go away to Old Trafford, which was even an easier game than Anfield. And they play like shit. On top of all that, they go away to Old Trafford and they play like shit. And this is something that even the Chelsea fans themselves will tell you. They did not play well at Old Trafford. They didn't. They did not play well at all. Now, here's the thing with this conversation. Chelsea tomorrow can put the final nail in the coffin to Arsenal. They can. But does Chelsea need to beat Arsenal? Chelsea, shout out, you know who? Chelsea do not need to beat Arsenal in the grand scheme of things. However, the pressure is on Arsenal to win. Arsenal are in a title race. Arsenal, you must. People are making this Chelsea, you must. It's not Chelsea, you must. It's Arsenal, you must. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. This game is not a must-win game for Chelsea. It's a must-win game for Arsenal. If Chelsea win, they can just tell them we're above you for a Premier League game week and stuff. The general Aaron in the chat, big up to you. If Chelsea win, they can just tell them we're above you in the league, you know, and stuff like that for 2 weeks into international break and have fun. But from Arsenal's perspective, if they don't win, it might be game, set, and match for them. It might be all over. It might be all over for Arsenal Football Club. So Chelsea are that side that do like to spoil a party, if you would like. Chelsea historically have always been a spoil the party team. They spoiled Spurs' party. They spoiled our party as well, the evil bastards, for no reason whatsoever. So Chelsea do that. Now, currently, as things stand, because Liverpool are the underdog forever, it's 40% City win the league. 50% City win the league, 30% Arsenal win the league, 20% Liverpool win the league. Those are my current percentages. If Arsenal lose to Chelsea tomorrow, I'm going 70% City to win the league and 20% Arsenal to win the league and 10% Liverpool to win the league, because we have to be the underdog always. We're the underdog, guys. We're the underdog. Cry. All the fans who are mad, cry. We're the underdog. I'm the underdog. It's over. It's over for all of you. Liverpool are the underdogs. I refuse to play any games with any of you frauds who claim that Liverpool are not underdogs. If you're a Liverpool fan and you're applying pressure on your own club, you deserve to get slapped. Liverpool are underdogs. I'm underdog. Guys, I'm the leopard in the tree. I'm hanging out. Don't tell me Liverpool you must. I have a small squad. I am one injury away from crisis. I am not involved. I'm in a top 4 race. Winning the Carabao Cup is an achievement. It's good. Of the underdog. We must fly under the radar. We must fly under the radar. And hear me out, Liverpool fans. Listen. Last thing we need is to apply pressure on a manager who's new and apply pressure on a team that has had no additions in the summer. You are a fraud if you're a Liverpool fan and you don't say we're the underdog. Think about the positive effects. We must fly under the radar. How can Liverpool win the league? I'll tell you how Liverpool can win the league. I'm gonna give it to you from a race perspective. I'll tell you how. 2 horses are racing. They're going in a straight line like this. Straight line. There's a leopard next to the horse. There's a leopard next to the horse. Andre doesn't get it. Focus. Hear me out. Listen to the analogy. There are 2 horses racing in a straight line. Shall I do this on Microsoft Paint so you guys understand me? Maybe it's better. Should I do this on Microsoft Paint? I think that'll be the funniest shit ever if I do it on Microsoft. If we get to how many likes are we on? Let me see if you guys want me to do this on Microsoft Paint. Do this Microsoft Paint to explain it to you guys, to explain the analogy. You get me? I have to do this on Microsoft Paint. Okay, we have 522 people. If we get to 200 likes, I'll do this on Microsoft Paint right now. 30 likes away. Appreciate you, Lucho Mania. We're underdog. 200 likes. I'm gonna do this on Microsoft Paint right now, bro. Paint. Here, I switched off that. I switched on the app. Da dumla dumla da. 200 likes. I'm gonna do this on Microsoft Paint to explain why Liverpool are underdogs. PowerPoint presentation right now. Microsoft Paint. Let me make it full screen. You get me, blood? Let me make it bigger. Okay. So did we get to 200 likes so I can do this? Let me double check. Are we on 200 likes? Guys, we're not on 200 likes. You guys don't want me to do it? I won't. You guys don't want me to do it? Well, I have some shame. Liverpool are underdogs. Today is slide. You get me? This is the slide. This is the slide right here. Are we at 200 likes? Okay. Let me show you Microsoft Paint. This is my presentation as to why Liverpool are underdogs. Let me check if there's anything wild that you guys can see. Okay. So, hi, we have shared screen. Can you guys see the Microsoft Paint? This is our lesson for today. Our lesson for today, you get me, is the Liverpool are underdogs. This is the Liverpool are underdogs. So first of all, this is what we're going to do. What we're going to do is the following. Arsenal, we're going to give them, you get me, this red right here. I'm going to use this pen right here. Where is the pen, yah? Is this the pen? This is the pen. Hold shift. See? Boom. But why is the line so small as well? I need a bigger line. How to make the line bigger, yah? Where is the, like the... Yes. No, this one is too cringe. Wait. Where is the line? Let me show you. Where is the... Okay, طب this is the thing, but why... Oh, see? Thickness. Let's go. Boom. Okay. This is Arsenal, you guys. Yeah, I'm holding shift. Have some shame, Paint. Okay. This is Arsenal. Okay. This is Arsenal. No need to type. This is Manchester City right here. You get me? Yeah, Habibi, what? Who's making it diagonal, yeah? This is Manchester City. This today is the strategy once and for all. You get me? These two are racing. Let me make the finish line. This is the finish line. This is the finish line right here. This is the trophy. You get me? But what, bro? It's thick as hell now. Like it went from not thick at all to thick as hell. You get me? I'm drawing the trophy right now. This is the trophy. Right here. Oh my God. Wait, let me draw the trophy first. This is the trophy. This is the ugliest trophy ever. Okay? This is the Premier League trophy. How can Liverpool win the league? How can Liverpool win the league? Because we are here to explain. We're here to explain to the people using the analogies. Get ready. This is me. I'm the leopard. The leopard is hiding. I'm here. I'm here. See that small dot? This is Liverpool right here. This small dot. Okay, this now looks wrong. So let me Control Z. This small dot right here is Liverpool. This small dot right here, we're here. We're here, guys. We have to go under the radar. How can we win the league if no one notices? If no one notices. While we're doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm flying under the radar, and no one can notice me. You get me? See how I'm sneaking. I'm sneaking. That's the only way I can win the league. If I sneak, and I sneak, and I sneak, and I sneak, and by the time I'm here, it's too late. That's the only way we can win the league, you guys. That's the only way we can win the league. If we sneak from behind all these frauds. That's the only way, bro. That's the only way. We have to sneak from behind them. I'm telling you right now, we must sneak from behind everyone. By the time these guys wake up and these guys wake up, we must be plus 15. We must be plus 15, bro. Plus 15. That's how we can win the league, bro. That's how we can win the league. We must be plus 15 by the time that they wake up. That's the only way we can win this league, bro. We must sneak in behind them. We must sneak in behind them. That's the only way we can win the league, bro. We must do Undertaker settings. We must do Undertaker settings. That's it. We are still here, yeah. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We're here, yeah. We're here. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, we're currently here. We are currently here. You get me? We're here right now. Yeah, let them fight. Fight, yeah, fight each other. You two frauds, fight each other. Why are you involving me? Why are you involving me? I'm just trying to sneak behind you. Shout out the Americans. I'm wearing my sneakers. You get me? We're just trying to sneak in behind. That's it. And when these two fight each other, and this guy now, see, watch what happens when they fight. This what happens when they fight. What happens when they fight? Where is the eraser? This is what happens when they fight. See? Suddenly, these guys, no creativity, no Odegaard. Arteta haram football. See, the arrow is now broken. The arrow is now broken. These guys, no Rodri, no Kevin De Bruyne, Pep Balding. You get me? Every reason. Now suddenly the arrows are breaking away. Now suddenly they're all getting, you get me, an injury here, something happening there. And step by step, this is the leopard. And the leopard will pounce. This is it. I'm here. I am, ladies and gentlemen, the leopard. But eventually I'm going to get the W in it. But I'm the leopard. I'm going to have to sneak like this in behind. No one notices. That's it. This is the thing that people need to understand, guys. Okay? This is the thing that people need to understand. Obviously, now, jokes aside, imagine I take that and I sell this painting. I sell this painting, you get me, and then sell it like £20, you get me. Point is, guys, don't apply pressure on your own team. Don't start saying stuff like, if Liverpool don't win the league, this season is a failure. It's Arne Slot first year, yeah. It's Arne Slot first year. It's Arne Slot's first year. I'm the underdog. I'm not involved. You guys fight each other. I am just sneaking in behind. So, essentially, in football terms, this is what I mean. In football terms, I mean the following. We must be 15 points ahead of both Arsenal and Man City in January for us to win the league. Right now, jokes aside, since we are on a good run and Arsenal and City are on a bad run, we must make a gap so big that even if they do come back, it's too late. It's too late. That is the way that Liverpool can win the league. And that is now by the way, I'm not even joking. We must create a gap so big of which even when Arsenal and City wake up, it's too late. Do you guys remember what we did in 2019, 2020? Every time City drop points, Liverpool win. Every time City drop points, Liverpool win. Every time City drop points, Liverpool win. And we passed the test last Premier League game weekend. Arsenal dropped points, Manchester City dropped points, Liverpool won. That's what we must do more of. Shamelessness aside, completely serious right now. How do we do that? Whenever those two teams drop points, we must win. We must run away with it. Thank you. Yo actually gets what I'm saying. Create a gap so massive that even if they do try to catch up, they can't. You get what I'm saying? People are understanding where I'm coming from now. People are understanding where I'm coming from now. They're getting me. Yes, of course, there are jokes and comedy and stuff, and entertainment. But the truth of the matter is, that's the only way we can win the league. If we create a gap so massive that, boom, Now Arsenal wake up, City wake up. Habibi, I'm 20 points ahead. Hold that. Cry. You get me? And we must give ourselves margin for error. Because second half of the season, we're going Etihad, we're going Bridge, we're going Villa Park, we're going Amex. Those are 4 games right there we could drop points in. Man United under Amarim is going to give it 150% energy to try stop us from winning the league. That's 5 games. Everton is another game of which Everton is going to come in here and are going to give their 150% to try stop Liverpool. So that's 6 right there. And I have not even mentioned Arsenal coming to Anfield on match day 36. So that's 7 games right there. 7 times 3, 21. 21 points. Now, obviously, we're not going to lose every single one of those games. I'm not that shameless. I'm not that shameless. I'm not that shameless at all. However, give yourself margin for error. Give yourself margin for error. You get what I'm saying? Give yourself margin for error. Meaning, if you do go to the Etihad and lose, you're calm because you still are 15 points ahead. If you do draw at home to Arsenal, you're calm because you're 4 points ahead and it doesn't matter. This is what I mean. Put yourself in a position in which you are allowed to make mistakes, where you are allowed to make errors, where you are allowed to lose games of football without panicking. And that is what I mean. And that is the final point here. How can I, as a Liverpool fan, in Arne Slot's first year, apply pressure on my own manager to win a league title? Liverpool are not favorites. And I'm telling you all right now, all 450 of you, every stream I'm going to go on, if anyone asks me Liverpool are favorites, I'm going to keep saying Liverpool are the underdog. You get what I'm saying? Because I refuse to apply pressure on my own club with a new manager, with no new signings. Now, January comes, we sign Zubimendi. We sign someone like that, of that ilk. Suddenly the leopard has armor. Suddenly the leopard has a shield and a sword. So he can stab the tiger. It's different energy now, of course. But as things stand, why would you as a Liverpool fan apply pressure on your own club, on your own manager? Why? It's Arne Slot's first year. Objectively speaking, we finish 3rd. We win a FA Cup. It's a good season. It's a good season. Do you guys expect Gravenberch, McAllister, Curtis Jones to play every single game in every single competition until May? Do you think that's objectively realistic? Honestly, do you think that's objectively realistic? We need to sign players in January. We need to. Simple as. We must. That's the real we must. Sign players. And if we do sign players, and if we do improve the squad, then I'm with you guys. Yes, same, Toka, same. Because earlier on, Toka in the chat was calling me shameless. Andre was calling me shameless. They're not getting my point. I'm not going to be part of the media or the people who apply pressure on my own football club. I want my football club to skate through. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Don't tell me you must, I'm favorite, none of this. Let us just skate from, let those two go in a straight line, fight each other, and I'm just doing this. By the time you catch up, shit, I'm at the finish line. Cry. That's what I'm saying, Andre. That's what I'm saying, Toka. Now, if we do sign Zubimendi, suddenly the leopard is riding a horse, and we're double horsepower. Let's go. Soboslai energy. Just run. You know, that's why we... And for me, I respect the job that Arne Slot has done. I'm loving it. He's done a fantastic job. He has exceeded everyone's expectations, including mine. However, we must take it step by step. Now, put the underdog narrative aside. Put everything aside, right? We must take it game at a time. Imagine if I'm doing all this and then Liverpool lose to Aston Villa. How shit will this video look? Big up to my guy, Aaron, for the super chat. The general, who says, hit the like button, please. Make sure you guys drop a like on his super chat and on the video, please. Let's get the likes up. Big up to Aaron, the general. W's in the chat for Aaron. So that is my point. Take it one game at a time. Take it one game at a time. Take it one game at a time. And we go from there. And that's all I've ever said. I refuse to come here and be part of the non-mainstream media that applies pressure on Liverpool, to be honest with you. And you want to know the problem? Rival fans are doing this shit to us right now. The same rival fans that said, you're going to finish below United, you're going to finish below Chelsea, you're going to finish below Spurs. There are rival fans that had us outside the top four. They're the same rival fans now that are telling me, Liverpool, you must. So I'm not going to fall for your bullshit, to be honest with you. I'm not. I'm taking it one game at a time. I'm enjoying the football I'm watching. My veins are popping every time Liverpool score a goal. I feel that energy. I feel the belief in the squad. I love what I'm seeing. Curtis Jones, my baller, is fucking cooking. Luis Diaz is scoring goals. I have created political relationships with the people of Colombia. Step by step, it feels like the world is sunshine and rainbows again for us, which is a good thing. However, we know that there's this evil bear hiding in the corner, you know, which is why I must get my shield ready, which is why I must be ready. That's the thing. That's why we must take it step by step, you guys. And that's always my point. It's not about me not showing chest. It's about me understanding the position that we're in. This is Arne Slot's first season. It's Arne Slot's first Premier League season. And I'm expecting him to beat Arteta, who already built his thing. And Pep, based on what am I going to expect Arne Slot to win from his first ever season? That's just not realistic. That's just not realistic. Step by step, we can go there. Yes, Liverpool can win the league. Yes, Liverpool can be Premier League champions. I have never denied that. I will never ever deny that. I will never ever say no. But we must take it game at a time. We must take it game at a time. And that's it. And look at this guy's name. You are favorites. His name is Professional Gaslighter. What more you want, Yach? Exactly. Thank you. ZL, understand what I'm saying. He's a Chelsea fan, by the way. It's game week 1. Chill. Enjoy the ride, bro. Relax. We're having a great time. Mo is scoring goals left, right, and center. Diaz is scoring goals. Gakpo is scoring rockets. Nunes is still crap, to be fair, but this is expected. Curtis Jones is cooking. Gravenberg is cooking. McAllister is cooking. Van Dijk is amazing. Konate is amazing. Robertson is no longer our starting left back. It's all beautiful. But take it step at a time. I will not say Liverpool are going to win the league until March, bro. Until March, when we're ahead of everyone. And that's my honest opinion. I hope you guys understand my leopard narrative. Big up to my guy, Giovanni. Giovanni Molina. Why is your name very... what's the word? Like recognizable. What's the word in English? When you recognize something, like it sounds... Not sounds familiar. There's another word. Someone in the chat. English teachers in the chat. What's the word? No, there's another thing that people say. Am I having a deja vu moment, Toka? Possibly. Yeah, it sounds like familiar. You know, it's like a word like familiar. It's like, I've seen you before. Maybe it is familiar and I'm just having a deja vu moment. Live on YouTube. I should never draw Microsoft Paint ever again. It causes deja vu. Okay, you guys are just gonna open up Google and write like synonyms of familiar. Is this what we're doing? Anyway, yeah, your name is a bit recognizable or familiar. Salah, top of the league, is where this top of the table is where this club belongs. No less, nothing less. All teams win matches, but there's only one champion in the end. Salah said it himself. We must win the league. Get on the train. I am on the train, but I'm on the train without a ticket. And I just don't want the train inspector to come here and make me drop off at the next avenue, which is the top 4 race. So I'm just taking my time. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. I'm just taking my time with it. I'm just relaxed. Right now, Giovanni, we are playing some of the best football in the league. We're playing some of the best football in the league. We're cooking. There's plenty of players playing really well. There are players that are letting us down a little bit in terms of like a Soboslai, where you expect them to cook this season. But in terms of like me putting that expectation on my club, I'm not gonna go there, to be honest with you. I'm really not gonna go there. Like I'm gonna take it a step at a time. I'm gonna take it step at a time, you know. And look, it'll be very sad if Mo and Van Dijk leave this year with only one Premier League season. Obviously, I want them to win. I want them to win trophies. I want us to win the big stuff. But we have to take it step at a time. We have to take it step at a time. And I will buy a ticket at the next stop in January if we sign Zubimendi, if we sign a player like that. I'm definitely gonna get on the train. So yeah, big up to you, my guy Giovanni. Thank you for the super chat. Your name sounds very familiar, or I'm just having a deja vu moment. Big up to my guy Twinny Hardaway, who says off topic, but shame on you for gassing up Marino. Back to the topic. There you are. Yeah, Habibi, please go watch that Moreno performance against Inter Milan. He's a good player, you know. He's not that bad. You're scapegoating Moreno. Moreno is the number 6. He's playing in the 6. He ain't doing nothing wrong. Yes, he did this with his hand. He cost you the game, but in general, he's not that bad compared to the other bums that you got. Talk about Martinelli. Talk about Trossard. Talk about Havertz. Talk about these players. Regardless, back to the topic. This is your year. Embrace it. Football gods won't let Mo and Van Dijk leave with just one. I don't believe in football gods. I don't. Number one. Number two, it is a disgrace if the Egyptian king and Virgil van Dijk leave this football club with only one league title. We must win more. I'm in agreement with you. We must win more. We must get that VVS on the table. I was about to say something so wild regarding us winning, but I'm not even going to go there. But look, all jokes aside, I expect we're going to go in for Zubimendi in January, inshallah. I actually do expect we are going to go in for Zubimendi in January. Now, whether we sign him or not is a different story. We might sign him. We might not sign him. He might say yes. He might say no. I do not know, Habibi. You get me? I do not know. What did Caster send me? Look at Caster, look. Changing my dog's name to Under. Let's go. You already know, Caster, man. That's the vibe. Wallahi, that's the vibe. Let me save it in the chat so I can show the chat. 1 second. Watch. Watch. Changing my dog's name to Under. Let's go. Underdog. Let's go. You have to change his name to Under, bro. You change his name to Under, we'll win the league. Trust me. Underdog. Fuck the dogs, though. Cats are clear. So, look. We have to take it game at a time, 20. And tomorrow, I know you're an Arsenal fan, you fraud. First of all, I want to see all 500 of you. I want to see you guys back for Brighton against Manchester City, inshallah. But when it comes to Arsenal Chelsea 20, if you don't win, then I'm out. Like, I'm out on the Arsenal hype, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Big up to my guy Aboudi, who says, Salamat Hussam. Quick question. If Slot wins the league, then does that make Arteta a glorified Pochettino? If Slot wins the league, Mikel Arteta is fucked. I hope you guys understand this. Forget Pep Guardiola. If Arne Slot wins the league title in his first season managing Liverpool Football Club, Mikel Arteta is absolutely royally fucked. He is finished. He is done out here. All talks about process, all talks about this ass is done. It's finito. Khalas. It's gone. It does not make him a glorified Pochettino because Pochettino got Tottenham Hotspur, you know, to a Champions League final. Tottenham Hotspur, Champions League final. If Arteta does not win a major honor this season, I'm saying Poch is better than him. Sorry, I am. I'm being dead serious. I'm not even exaggerating. No. Klopp built the foundations, bro. Slot winning the league actually increases Klopp's legacy because this is whole of Klopp's team. He built this whole team, bro. Why would it be a negative? It's like me going into an empty piece of land, building a house, someone comes on, puts a TV, flat screen, PS5, and then you tell me, oh wow, the guy who put the PS5 is better than the guy that built the house. No. Klopp built the foundations. So it cannot be Klopp's fault. It does not make him a glorified poch. Giovanni is back again, who says, I'm big on taking chances in life as the future isn't guaranteed. We have a great opportunity here, and I believe that this squad and manager can win. Okay, look, I'll tell you honestly now. Jokes aside, underdog narrative aside, completely serious. Liverpool winning the league completely 100% relies on rest, fatigue, and health. Those are the three things that matter to us. We need Mo to be healthy. We need Van Dijk to be healthy. And the problem for us, Giovanni, is we need the whole starting 11 to be healthy. So now, Gravenberg, healthy. McAllister, healthy. Curtis Jones, healthy. Van Dijk, Konate, Tsimikas, Trent. Everyone must be healthy. If they're healthy, then you are correct. However, in order to avoid the health issue, in order to step out of that realm of possibilities, you have to try make some advancements in January. And I know because people earlier on were telling me, talk about the transfers. Number one, if you were to tell me right now, Zubimendi, I have to make this clear. If you're telling me Zubimendi or Chouameni, I'm choosing Zubimendi all day, every day. But let me make this clear to the chat so everyone gets my opinion once and for all. Chat, Liverpool fans in the chat, are you taking Chouameni or no one? Choose one right now. Yalla. You have a choice. In January 1st, someone comes to you and he tells you, you can either get Chouameni or get no one whatsoever. Who are you going to sign? Yalla, tell me. Would you rather have no one or Chouameni? Tell me. Chat. Toka, you already answered once. You don't have to answer 500 times to try increase your argument. That's what I'm saying. I agree with all of you guys that I would take Zubimendi over Chouameni 100%. That does not mean that I'm not taking Chouameni. You guys need to understand the reason why Chouameni is playing like shit at Real Madrid is because that team lacks balance. Valverde is playing right wing back. You guys watch, but you don't truly watch. Valverde is essentially playing as a right back in that team. Bellingham is playing right wing. They have no balance. They have no structure. They have no style. They look like shit. With all due respect, Rodrigo is not starting. Would you guys take Rodrigo at Liverpool? Yalla, I dare anyone say no. Front three of Rodrigo, Salah, insert any third player from our team. Yalla, you're not taking Rodrigo. He's on the bench. Rodrigo, yeah, but Rodrigo's on the bench, Toka. Rodrigo, my baller. Toka, this is why you shouldn't watch anime because it affects your brain cells. Rodrigo, my baller. My baller, Rodrigo. He doesn't even start. You anime cartoon watching fraud. He doesn't even start for Madrid. And that's the point. Sometimes a player is in a bad situation. Sometimes a player is just in a shit situation. The shit situation at Madrid is no structure, no balance, no team. Everyone attack. Kumbaya. Let's all sing and dance together. Habibi, that's not football. Football is a sport where you have to have systems and styles and pass here and you be here and you be there. We watch Chouameni at his best. Playing DM in a team with actual structure and style. And he looked amazing. Camavinga was the one that they chose to play left back. Chouameni is a really good player, you guys. You know how many players I'd take from Madrid? I would take Rudiger. I would take Valverde. I would take Camavinga. I would take Chouameni. I would take Vinicius. I would take Rodrigo. I would take Mbappe. I would take Arda Güler. I would take Brahim Diaz to play the 10 for us because he's better than Soboslai. Habibis, guys, step by step. Wallahi, we're not better than everyone else. We're not. Now, the absolute best, see, Tampa Lion, you know ball. If you tell me go to Real Madrid, get one player out of them all, Federico Valverde. Give me Valverde right now. That's the best midfielder they have. You get me? So, yeah, Valverde. But for me, Chouameni will just be an incredible option. Now, the reason why I say that is, imagine Habibi, we call Zubimendi, and he gives you a poem about the mountains of San Sebastian again. Are you just going to sit on your ass and do nothing? We need players. Guys, from January until May, we are going to have, number one, there's a March international break. Number two, we're going to have to play Premier League and Champions League. And if we get to a final for Carabao Cup, we're going to have to play Carabao Cup final. All of that shit is happening in the space of 4 months. So what makes you think that we don't need depth? We need depth. Currently, we're doing fantastic, yes, but we need depth. Guys, we had to bring on Mo in a Carabao Cup 4th round game away at Brighton. Is that sustainable till May? No, it's not, because a player is not going to play 70 games in a season. That's why we must be serious. Bring in players. Bring in depth. You get me? So, yeah. Big up to Abdullah, who says, since Madrid was mentioned, Vinny is clear of number 9. Who's number 9? Abdullah Habibi. Clear of number 9. Who's number 9? Who's number 9? Are you saying Vinicius is better than Nunes? No, but why would he call Mbappe number 9, bro? Abdullah, can you make it clear, Habibi? Ya akhi! You're calling Kylian Mbappe. You're calling Kylian Mbappe by his number? Ya akhi, have some shame. Why are you treating Mbappe like he's Madueke, ya akhi? Ya akhi, you're such a fraud, Allah. You're such a fraud. Okay, anyway, look. I think it's a bit harsh right now because it's too early into his Madrid career. We have to give him some time. But I do believe Vinicius is one of the best players in the world. They're both amazing. I'm not going to shit on Mbappe. I don't do stuff just because it's popular, Habibi. Get what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, this stream is going to take you over to Saad's Football Corner. We're going to be redirecting to Saad. Remember to join us back for the Brighton Manchester City watch along. Big up to every single one of you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe on your way out. Big up to my guy Giovanni. Big up to Abdullah. Big up to Twinny. Big up to LFC Aaron. And big up to Saad's Football Corner, who we're redirecting to for the super chats. Guys, spam Hussam Raid in the chat. Spam Hussam Raid. They're doing a Chelsea Arsenal preview. So spam Hussam Raid in the chat. The Leopards are back at 8 p.m. UK time. But first, the Tigers are playing in an hour. Say wallahi, this is the lineup. Ederson, Lewis, Walker, Pussy, Gvardiol, Kovacic, Gundogan, Savinho, Silva, Foden, Nunes. Caca! 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 Where are all the frauds who said, Hussam, you're jinxing Man City? I'm going to see you all in the watch along. And if you're all men of your words, I want to see your asses in the comment section. Come, let's talk about Manchester City now, you frauds. Hussam jinx. See you in an hour. Come on, Brighton. I'm going to keep on this shirt. Brighton colors. Hit the like button and subscribe, Habibis, on your way out. Hussam Raid in the chat right now. LB is calling it a pray along. Charleston hype. Yeah, have some. You literally employ Jadon Sancho. You employ Neto. Wallah, I have some shame. Mbappe starts for Chelsea. Relax. But thank you for the super chat anyway, Abdullah. Shukran, Habibi. Wallah. Big up to all of you guys. And see you guys back on the watch along. Hussam Raid in the sad comment section.